Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. In today's video, we're diving into the world of wheat pennies, those iconic 1-cent coins minted between 1909 and 1958. Specifically, we'll explore the top 10 most valuable ultra-rare wheat pennies in today's market. If you're a coin collector or simply fascinated by rare currency, this list is for you. So, let's get started. First up, the 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark. If you're passionate about coin collecting or simply curious about its value, stay tuned as we uncover what makes this penny so special and why it could be worth a significant amount of money today. Let's start with some background on the 1944 wheat penny. As you might know, the wheat penny, or the Lincoln penny, was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. The coin features Lincoln on the obverse and 2 wheat stalks on the reverse. By 1944, this coin had become a staple in everyday transactions, but what makes the 1944 version so noteworthy? The 1944 wheat penny is part of the wartime series, which is significant for a few reasons. During World War II, copper was a crucial material for the war effort, so the U.S. Mint switched to using zinc-coated steel for pennies from 1943. However, by 1944, the Mint returned to using copper, but it did so using leftover copper from shell casings, giving these pennies a unique historical value. Now, let's talk about the specific coin we're focusing on today, the 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition. Coins from this year were struck at 3 mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia Mint produced coins without a mint mark, making them less distinguishable from those produced at other mints. Extra fine condition is a critical factor in determining a coin's value. For a 1944 wheat penny to be considered extra fine, it must show minimal wear with most of the design details intact. On the obverse, Lincoln's profile should be well defined, and on the reverse, the wheat stalks should be crisp with a slight amount of detail visible. So, what makes this penny valuable today? Despite being relatively common, a 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition stands out due to its well-preserved state and historical significance. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for high-quality examples, and this particular coin is no exception. As of today, the market value of a 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition ranges between $500,000. However, depending on the specific grade, provenance, and any unique characteristics, prices can fluctuate. Coins that exhibit exceptional details or have been graded higher by professional grading services might fetch a higher price. Recent auction results and sales data indicate that well-preserved 1944 wheat pennies have seen increased interest from collectors. If you own one of these coins in extra fine condition, you might have a valuable asset on your hands. To sum up, the 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition is a significant piece of numismatic history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or new to the hobby, this coin represents a fascinating chapter in American coinage. Next up, the 1956 wheat penny. Specifically, we'll be focusing on the rare and valuable 1956 wheat penny without a mint mark and its current market value in pristine red color condition. So, if you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about what makes this penny so special, stay tuned. Let's start with a bit of history. The wheat penny, also known as the Lincoln penny, was first issued in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. It features Lincoln's profile on the obverse and 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse, a design that lasted until 1958. 1956 wheat penny is part of the final series of this design before the transition to the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959. Its significance in the numismatic world comes from its relatively high mintage, but it's the condition and quality of the coin that can dramatically affect its value. When it comes to grading the 1956 wheat penny, one of the most sought-after conditions is the red grade. This is a coin that retains its original red coloration, a sign of minimal wear and preservation of its minting luster. Red coins are particularly valued by collectors because they offer a glimpse into how the coin originally looked when it was first minted. The red color condition is rare and highly prized. Collectors look for a few key features in a red coin: a bright, vibrant red hue, minimal discoloration, and a clean, sharp strike with no significant marks or blemishes. The 1956 wheat penny, in particular, stands out due to its detailed design and high-quality finish when it was minted. So, what does all this mean for its market value? The 1956 wheat penny without a mint mark in red color condition can command impressive prices on the auction market. While common in lower grades, the red version in mint state can fetch anywhere from $700,000 or more. depending on its exact grade and overall eye appeal. To sum up, the 1956 Wheat Penny, without a mint mark, especially in red color condition, holds a significant place in the numismatic community. Its value is driven by its rarity in top condition and its historical appeal. For collectors, finding and maintaining a high-quality example of this coin can be both a rewarding and valuable pursuit. Next up, the 1941 Wheat Penny without a mint mark. If you happen to have one of these coins lying around, you could be sitting on a small fortune. In this video, we're going to explore everything you need to know about the 1941 Wheat Penny in good condition, including its history, key features, and most importantly, its current market value at auctions today. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's get into it. Let's start by diving into the history of the 1941 Wheat Penny. As part of the iconic Lincoln Wheat Penny series, this coin features the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor D. Brenner. The reverse of the coin features two wheat stalks, giving it the nickname Wheat Penny. These pennies were minted from 1909 to 1958 and have become a favorite among collectors due to their historical significance and variety of eras and rarities. In 1941, the United States Mint produced millions of these pennies across 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Today we're focusing on the one minted in Philadelphia, which does not have a mint mark. Despite being a common year for pennies, certain factors can make a 1941 penny without a mint mark worth much more than you might expect. Now let's take a closer look at the key design features of the 1941 Wheat Penny. On the obverse, you'll see Lincoln's profile facing right, with the words "In God We Trust" inscribed along the top edge. Below Lincoln's profile is the date, 1941, and the motto "Liberty" to the left. On the reverse side, you'll find the famous wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, with the Latin phrase "E pluribus unum" at the top. Since we're discussing a penny without a mint mark, it's important to remember that this coin was minted in Philadelphia. The lack of a mint mark is often mistaken as a sign of rarity, but for coins from this time, it simply indicates that the coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Coin collecting. Condition is everything. The better the condition of the coin, the higher its value. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. For a 1941 Wheat Penny in good condition, we're talking about a coin that's seen quite a bit of circulation. A good condition coin will have significant wear, with major details like Lincoln's profile and the wheat stalks still visible but showing signs of heavy use. The date should still be clear, but the finer details will be worn down. Even though these pennies are fairly common, ones in good condition can still hold a surprising amount of value due to the coin's age and historical importance. So, what's a 1941 Wheat Penny in good condition worth today? That's the million-dollar question. While these pennies might not be as rare as some of the more famous era coins or low mintage years, their value has still seen an increase in recent years due to the growing demand from collectors and investors alike. The current market, a 1941 Wheat Penny without a mint mark in good condition, can fetch anywhere from $20,000. This might seem like much, but it's important to remember that in higher grades, the value can skyrocket. Coins in very fine to uncirculated condition can easily sell $50,000, and if you have one in mint state condition, you could be looking at values up to $100,000 or more. Of course, the exact value depends on the current demand in the auction market and the specific characteristics of your coin. The standard 1941 Wheat Penny is valuable. Some rare eras and varieties can make this coin even more sought after. If you have a 1941 Wheat Penny with any type of minting error like a doubled die, off-center strike, or repunched mint mark, the value of your coin could be significantly higher. These era coins are highly collectible and can fetch anywhere from $700,000 or more at auction, depending on the rarity and condition. Always check your 1941 Wheat Penny for these special traits before selling it, as you might have a hidden treasure in your collection. The market is always changing, and auction prices for wheat pennies can vary widely depending on the time, place, and demand. Recently, some 1941 wheat pennies in good condition have sold for higher than expected, with certain auction houses listing them at around $200,000 for circulated examples. Meanwhile, high-grade uncirculated specimens have reached prices upwards of $400,000, with exceptional coins breaking into the $600,000 range. This just goes to show that even common wheat pennies can command big prices in today's market, especially if they're in great condition or have some sort of error. There you have it, folks. The 1941 Wheat Penny without a mint mark may seem like a rare treasure at first glance, but it can definitely hold its own in today's auction market, even in good condition. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, finding a valuable coin like this can be an exciting discovery. Remember to check your change and dig through those old collections. You never know what kind of hidden treasure you might find. Next up, we've got something exciting and expensive and highly sought-after Wheat Penny from 1949 without a mint mark in a special color shade condition. This little penny may seem like a common coin, but hold on tight because its value in today's auction market will blow your mind. If you're a collector or just curious about how much a simple penny could be worth, stay tuned because this video is going to break it all down for you. Let's start with the basics. The 1949 Wheat Penny was minted after World War II, during a period of economic growth in the United States. These coins, like other wheat pennies, feature Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, with the iconic wheat ears on the reverse. But what makes this particular coin stand out is not just its age, it's the unique color shade condition that sets it apart in today's market. When we talk about color shade, we're referring to how the copper surface of the coin has aged over time. Pennies typically range in shades from bright red, red-brown, to brown, to brown. But in rare cases, you'll come across coins with unique color variations due to oxidation, storage conditions, or other factors. These special shades can significantly boost a coin's value, and that's exactly what we're seeing with the 1949 Wheat Penny. Alright, let's get to the part everyone's waiting for: the value of this coin in today's auction market. A regular 1949 Wheat Penny without a mint mark, in average circulated condition, might fetch too much, usually around $270,000. But when you introduce the element of a rare color shade and combine it with higher grades, we're talking about much bigger numbers. For example, a 1949 Wheat Penny in mint state condition with a distinct color shade has been seen fetching prices upwards of $450,000 in auctions. However, if you're lucky enough to have a truly unique color variant, we're looking at potentially even more value. In conclusion, the 1949 Wheat Penny without a mint mark, especially in rare color shade conditions, can be worth a lot more than you might think. With collectors willing to pay hundreds of dollars for these unique coins, it's always worth taking a closer look at the pennies in your collection. Who knows, you might have a hidden gem just waiting to be discovered. Next up, the 1957 Wheat Penny in extra fine condition. Stay tuned to discover why this penny is making waves in the coin collecting community and what it could be worth in today's market. The 1957 Wheat Penny is the last of the iconic Wheat Ears series, which was minted from 1909 to 1958. This series, designed by Victor David Brenner, features the beloved Lincoln penny with a portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and a pair of wheat stalks on the reverse. The 1957 D was struck at the Denver Mint, and while it's not as rare as some earlier wheat pennies, its value can still be quite impressive, particularly when it's in extra fine condition. So, what makes the 1957 Wheat Penny in extra fine condition so valuable? In extra fine condition, you'll find that the coin exhibits light wear but retains most of its original details. Specifically, the wheat stalks on the reverse should still be clearly defined, with only minimal loss of detail. The Lincoln portrait on the obverse should be sharp, with clear lines and minimal surface wear. The value of this penny is largely influenced by its condition. In extra fine, the 1957 D can fetch a premium price. According to recent market trends, a 1957 Wheat Penny in extra fine condition is valued at approximately $800,000. This may seem modest compared to some of the more famous rare coins, but for a common date like the 1957 D, this is quite a respectable amount. Recent auction results show that well-preserved specimens of this coin have been sold for even higher prices, especially if they exhibit exceptional eye appeal. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins that are both visually appealing and well-preserved. The 1957 Wheat Penny is not the rarest of its kind, but its desirability in higher grades like extra fine makes it a worthwhile addition for many collectors. It's a piece that captures the end of an era, and its value reflects both its historical significance and its condition. If you have a 1957 Wheat Penny in extra fine condition, it's definitely worth holding onto or considering for sale, given the strong demand among collectors. Always make sure to get your coin appraised by a professional to get the most accurate valuation. Next up, the Wheat Penny from 1925. If you're a fan of numismatics or simply curious about rare finds, this video is for you. So, let's get started. Our focus today is the 1925 Wheat Penny, a coin that's both historically significant and highly sought after. The 1925 Wheat Penny, also known as the Lincoln Penny, is one of the classic American coins, and its value can vary significantly based on its condition. We'll be zeroing in on the very good condition, which, while not the highest grade, can still command a hefty price in today's market. First, a bit of background. The Wheat Penny was minted from 1909 to 1958, featuring the iconic design by Victor David Brenner. The reverse side of the coin is adorned with 2 wheat stalks, hence its name. The 1925 issue is notable for its relatively low mintage compared to other years, making it a sought-after piece for collectors. Now, let's talk about the condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, and very good falls into the lower end of this scale. In very good condition, the Wheat Penny will show significant wear. The wheat stalks on the reverse are still visible, but they might be somewhat flattened. The Lincoln portrait on the obverse will be less detailed, with noticeable wear on the hair and facial features. Despite the wear, a 1925 Wheat Penny in very good condition can still be quite valuable. On the market today, you might find prices ranging from $1 million for a coin in this grade. The actual value depends on several factors, including the coin's overall appearance, demand among collectors, and any additional features or imperfections. Collectors are particularly interested in the 1925 Wheat Penny because of its historical significance and relative rarity. While it might not be as valuable as some of its contemporaries in higher grades, it's still a prized possession for any collection. If you're lucky enough to own one of these coins or are considering adding it to your collection, remember that condition is key. Even though very good might not sound exceptional, it can still fetch a respectable price and add considerable value to your collection. Next up, the 1934 Wheat Penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition. We'll explore what makes this coin so valuable in today's market, its historical significance, and what you should know if you come across one. Before we delve into the specifics of the 1934 Wheat Penny, let's take a quick look at its history. The Wheat Penny, officially known as the Lincoln Penny, was minted from 1909 to 1958. Its design features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and 2 wheat stalks on the reverse, symbolizing the nation's agricultural heritage. The 1934 Wheat Penny is part of a series produced during the Great Depression, a time when coin production was crucial for the economy. The 34 issue was minted in large numbers, but it's the condition of the coin that makes a huge difference in its value today. Now, let's zoom in on the 1934 Wheat Penny without a mint mark. Unlike other years, the 1934 coin did not have a mint mark indicating its production facility. This was a standard practice during certain years, but the lack of a mint mark does not impact its value as much as its condition does. In extra fine condition, the 1934 Wheat Penny is highly sought after. An extra fine grade means that the coin has minimal wear with clear details on Lincoln's features, the wheat stalks, and the lettering. This level of preservation is crucial for collectors and significantly enhances its market value. So, what's the big value of the 1934 Wheat Penny in today's market? In extra fine condition, you can expect this coin to fetch between $370,000. However, prices can fluctuate based on specific factors such as the coin's exact condition, any unique features, and market demand. Coins with higher grades, like mint state, can command even higher prices, but for an extra fine example, this range is a good benchmark. Keep in mind that collectors and dealers may offer different prices, so it's always a good idea to get multiple appraisals if you're looking to buy or sell. If you're a collector or considering starting a collection, here are a few tips for the 1934 Wheat Penny. First, always check the coin's condition. Coins in extra fine condition will have clear and well-defined details. Look for any signs of wear or damage that might affect its value. Second, store your coins properly. Use acid-free holders and keep them in a cool, dry place to prevent any further deterioration. And finally, if you're buying, make sure to purchase from reputable dealers and get your coin certified if you're unsure about its grade. And that's a wrap on our deep dive into the 1934 Wheat Penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition. Next up, the 1936 Wheat Penny without a mint mark, specifically in very fine condition. If you're a collector or just curious about coin values, this video will provide you with all the details you need. The 1936 Wheat Penny, or Lincoln Penny, is a standout in the world of numismatics. This coin, produced by the United States Mint, is cherished for its historical significance and classic design. But what makes the 1936 Wheat Penny without a mint mark particularly valuable? To understand the value of this coin, let's first explore its background. The Wheat Pennie series, introduced in 1909, features the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and two wheat stalks on the reverse. The 1936 issue is part of a large mintage year, with the majority of coins from this period being quite common. However, the value of a coin isn't just about how many were made, it's also about its condition and rarity. The term very fine refers to a specific grade on the Sheldon scale, which ranges from poor to mint state. In very fine condition, a coin will exhibit moderate wear, with the details still clear but showing signs of circulation. For the 1936 Wheat Pennie, this means the Lincoln's features are visible, but there may be some flattening on the high points of the design. Now, let's talk about value. As of today's market, a 1936 Wheat Pennie in very fine condition can command a significant premium. While the coin is not as rare as some other issues, collectors appreciate its historical value and relatively good condition. The value can vary based on several factors, including market demand and the specific characteristics of the coin itself. Currently, prices for a 1936 Wheat Pennie in very fine condition generally range from $850,000. However, if you have a coin with particularly sharp details and minimal wear, it could fetch even higher prices. It's important to note that prices can fluctuate, so keeping an eye on recent sales and auction results can give you a better idea of current market trends. In summary, the 1936 Wheat Pennie, without a mint mark in very fine condition, holds a special place in the world of coin collecting. Its value, while not astronomical, reflects its significance and the appreciation collectors have for well-preserved examples. Whether you're a seasoned collector or new to the hobby, this coin is a great piece to add to your collection. Next up, the 1939 1-cent coin, which boasts no mint mark and is in extra fine condition. We'll explore its historical significance, the factors contributing to its value, and its current market standing. First, a quick overview of the Wheat Pennie series. Introduced in 1909, these coins feature a design by Victor David Brenner, showcasing President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and two ears of wheat on the reverse. The series ran until 1958, making the coins a staple for collectors. The 1939 Wheat Pennie is particularly noteworthy for several reasons, and today we'll focus on why an extra fine 1939 penny without a mint mark can command significant value. In 1939, the U.S. Mint produced pennies with a simple design, and unlike some years, there were no major errors or special features. The lack of a mint mark means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. However, even without unique features, the condition of the coin plays a crucial role in its market value. In the numismatic world, coin grading is essential to determining value. The 1939 penny in extra fine condition is prized for its well-preserved details. An EF grade signifies that the coin shows only minor signs of wear, with sharp details still visible but with some light wear on the high points. This grade strikes a balance between affordability and quality, making it a favorite among collectors. As of 2024, the value of a 1939 Wheat Pennie without a mint mark in extra fine condition ranges from approximately $790,000. This price range reflects the coin's popularity and demand among collectors. While it might reach the astronomical figures of some rarer coins, its value is still substantial, especially when compared to its face value of 1 cent. In recent auctions and sales, well-preserved examples of this penny have been fetching impressive prices. The demand for extra fine coins continues to grow, driven by collectors who appreciate their historical value and relatively accessible price point. In conclusion, the 1939 Wheat Pennie, without a mint mark in extra fine condition, is a valuable piece for collectors. While it may be the rarest or most expensive penny out there, its value is a testament to its enduring appeal and historical significance. Next up, the 1947 Wheat Pennie in extra fine condition. This seemingly humble 1-cent piece has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike due to its impressive market value. Let's explore why this particular Wheat Pennie is so valuable and what makes it a standout in the world of numismatics. The Wheat Pennie series, minted from 1909 to 1958, is one of the most beloved in American numismatics. The 1947 D is part of this series, struck by the Denver Mint. At first glance, it might seem like just another coin, but when we dig a little deeper, we discover why it's held in such high regard. To understand the value of the 1947 D Wheat Pennie, let's break down its features and condition. The coin's design, created by Victor David Brenner, features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse. This design has made it a favorite among collectors. Now, what sets the 1947 D Wheat penny apart from its peers? The D Mint mark indicates that this coin was produced at the Denver Mint. While millions of wheat pennies were minted each year, the condition of the coin significantly impacts its value. The extra fine condition is particularly notable. In extra fine condition, the 1947 D Wheat penny displays only minimal wear. The coin's details, such as Lincoln's hair and the wheat stalks, are well preserved with crisp and clear features. This level of detail is highly sought after, making the coin more valuable to collectors. So, what is this coin worth in today's market? As of the latest market evaluations, a 1947 D Wheat penny in extra fine condition can command a significant price. On average, you can expect to see these coins valued between $670,000 depending on the specific details and the market demand. Coins in higher grades or with exceptional characteristics might fetch even more. The value of the 1947 D Wheat penny can fluctuate based on factors such as collector demand and the overall condition of the coin. If you're lucky enough to own one, keeping it in excellent condition is crucial to maintaining its value. Collectors often seek out this penny for its historical significance and the unique characteristics of its minting. If you're considering purchasing one, make sure to verify its authenticity and condition to ensure you're getting a good deal. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the 1947 D Wheat penny. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Share your thoughts and any questions you have about coin collecting in the comments below. Until next time, keep collecting and stay curious.